We begin with number 5, the Martinelli verdict. So, this past year, for the very first time in history, a Catholic cleric, a 32-year-old Catholic priest by the name of Gabriele Martinelli, was found guilty of sexual abuse that occurred on Vatican ground. The case arises from a place called the pre-seminary of Pius X, which is a kind of formation institute for younger men who are discerning a vocation to the priesthood. It replaces what in America we would typically think of as high school. And this institute, at the time, it was on Vatican grounds. Now, as a result of this case, Pope Francis ordered it out, had to go someplace else. But in any event, the charge was that Martinelli, when he was a senior seminarian, still himself a minor, however, engaged in sexually abusive conduct against another seminarian, in that case, somebody who was younger than him. So not only do we have the very first finding of sexual abuse on Vatican grounds, but for bonus points, it involves, first of all, seminarian on seminarian contact, which is very unusual in terms of the unfolding of the abuse scandals. And also for bonus points, B, the pre-seminary of St. Pius X is sponsored by the Diocese of Como. The Diocese of Como at the time was led by a guy who subsequently was made a cardinal by Pope Francis. And so Cardinal Conti of the Diocese of Como is now a prince of the church, despite serious questions about the atmosphere in the pre-seminary of Pius X when all of this was going on. All in all, it was a big deal. Unfortunately, it got dwarfed and obscured by the other big Vatican trial that was going on at the same time, the London trial involving a $400 million land deal and charges of financial misconduct, including the first ever criminal finding of guilt against a cardinal.